everyone, so today me and Hamish are going to do a question and answers video because the last one we did was pretty fun. So we're going to do one today, and I asked on Facebook for you guys to leave me questions, so we're just going to go through some of them and answer them. And I'm sorry I haven't uploaded on this channel in a while, it's just because I've been real busy over the last week, so hopefully I'll have a bit more time this week to film some more vlogs for you guys. So let me know down below what kind of videos you want to see.
Hey guys.
If you could only wear one colour of clothing for the rest of your life, what colour would you choose?
I don't want to sound real emo, but I mean, I like just plain colours, like black.
Oh yeah, I was going to say white.
Yeah,
I'd just wear white.
Well, we can switch, so then I can have some black and you can have some white.
No, but that's not how it works. What do you order when you go to Starbucks? I get a...
Starbucks?
Yeah, Hamish gets nothing. I get a caramel, like, butterscotch frappuccino with whipped cream on top.
Yeah, I reckon Starbucks is a complete waste of time, along with coffee.
I probably go to Starbucks maybe once or twice a year. Like, I'm not a big Starbucks person. Like, we prefer going and getting, like, thick shakes and smoothies and...
Yeah.
Rather than just going out and buying coffee.
Starbucks is garbage, eh? Sorry to all those people that like it.
What is your favourite breakfast food?
Favourite breakfast food? Do you want to go first?
My favourite breakfast food is McDonald's.
What?
Like the what are they? Sausage McMuffins?
Yeah.
That's my favourite. Like, I'm not even going to say like cornflakes or anything. McDonald's is my favourite.
Yeah, I think my favourite breakfast food, if it was like cereal, would be Crunchy Nut cornflakes. But if it was something real bad, I think I'd have to go with, what do I like?
Oh, I like Eggs Benedict as well. That's one of my favourites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eggs Benedict or hash brown, like a big breakfast with hash browns, sausages, just real greasy food.
What's your favourite online dating?
Online dating site?
I read that wrong. Do you work at all? If so, where? No, well, yeah, I work on YouTube.
And I'll release mine at a later date.
Yeah. People think that YouTube, like, can't be a job. Honestly, it's a great job. And honestly, it takes up probably, how much of my time?
80% of your time.
Yeah, like even when I'm not doing YouTube, I'm still on social media, like answering people, but...
You enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't, I'm just saying I love it, and yeah, but that's what I do like all day long, like YouTube.
This cold is getting to me, eh? I'm dying.
If you could be a famous person for a day, who would you be?
Ooh, who's my... Jude Law, because he's fucking scacked. Love that guy. Jude Law? No? Do you reckon he's babe? I
don't know who that is.
Oh, don't you know? What about the guy from Iron Man?
He's quite cool.
Yeah, the guy from Iron... What's his name?
Someone Jr.?
Robert Downing Jr. Yeah. Either Robert Downing Jr. or Jude Law for me. And what about for you? Keira Knightley?
I would be... What's her name? Candace Swanepoel or something? I don't know how to say her last name. Ultimate fail.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
She's a Victoria's Secret model.
Oh, is she? I was kind of thinking Elf Stewart because he's just badass, but maybe not.
Skydiving or bungee jumping?
Neither. I hate heights.
I'd rather go skydiving.
Because you can get pushed out the plane. I suppose you get pushed on bungee jumping.
Yeah, but bungee jumping just scares me more. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'd probably skydive.
Yeah. Because
at least if you're going to do something scary, you do the like...
Yeah, you just go full blast, just get over and done with kind of thing.
But I wouldn't be one of those people that pay for it. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to spend $400 and go scare the shit out of myself. If I want to do that, I'll go spend $15 at Spookers or whatever it is. Would
you rather eat poo that tastes like chocolate or chocolate that tastes like poo? Poo that tastes like chocolate, clearly.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Fuck, that's nasty. Whose question was that?
Tanya and Zoe. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. I would... Yeah, the one that Shannon said, I think.
Even if it isn't... Like, even if it is poo but it doesn't taste like poo, it's okay. Not really, but I'd rather have something that tastes like chocolate than something that tastes like poo.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you going to know what poo tastes like anyway?
What are your tips for being successful in life and successful in school?
In school, it's up to you.
In school, you pretty much just have to work hard and not let things like drinking and like dating get in the way to an extent.
By work hard, you mean just do the work.
Yeah, do the work.
Don't go like all fucking...
Well, you can if you want, but just do it and don't mess around and don't be all like, oh, this doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like,
but the thing is, after school as well, you need to be smart and also have social skills. So, like, social skills in any business are important. even if you're like the smartest person ever.
Yeah, like they don't want someone that can't interact with others. Like you have to be a team player.
I know it sucks, but it's the harsh reality.
Yeah, successful in life. Make sure you do something you love, because
it's hard.
Yeah, like don't rush into anything, I would say. Like there's no point rushing into things. Like just live life and like try to be as happy as possible and try to find something that you love doing, and it doesn't matter if it takes you until you're 35 years old to find a job that you love. Just that will be, I think that's more of a successful thing than just sticking to a job that you absolutely hate and are depressed about, you know. If that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, you're pretty much working, you're at work more than you're at home half the time.
Almost, yeah. Like it seems like you are at least, because at home you pretty much come home and sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you come home after work, do the groceries, then go to sleep. So you might as well like your job. If you can do something you like, that'd be a good idea.
Do you want kids?
We've got Zeus and he shits and pisses everywhere.
What's your weirdest food combination that you enjoy? For example, cheese on toast, jam and cheese on toast, ice cream and french fries, etc. I love butter chicken and tzatziki sauce. So that's like cucumber and yogurt on top of butter chicken. I said that to my friend and she thought that was really weird, but it's so good.
What's something, I don't even know if I ate anything weird, do I?
How long did it take you to reach 100 subscribers? For Hamish it took not long, because everyone saw my video and subscribed.
Yeah, that's not really counted.
But for me, I think it took me a couple of months or more to reach 100 subscribers. It took me a really long time. It took me like a year to get 1,000 or something like that. Yeah, like heaps of people email me and they're like, how do you get successful? You know, they just start a channel and they want to get lots of viewers. But honestly, I can't help you because it took me years to get to where I am today. Like it took a lot of hard work. Like it's nothing that I could be like, just do this and you know, overnight you'll just be famous and have lots of money and subscribers, and you know, it took a lot of dedication and hard work.
Look at what Zeus is doing. He's patted it all down. Nah, yeah, I reckon for YouTube it's probably, you need to get noticed, and then it's consistency. Consistently upload videos and people will subscribe to you. I
think the best way to actually get noticed in the first place is literally just to be interact with other YouTubers, like not going on people's videos and writing, oh my god guys, check out my channel, because a lot of the time that doesn't work. The best way is to respond to other people's videos, you know, do tags and be like, I saw this on blah blah blah's channel, and then maybe email them and say, you know, I did a video response to your video, can you check it out? And you know, that kind of thing, like interact. Don't just write comments, like you actually have to like put in effort and interact with other YouTubers and, you know, make friends. Can you make a living on solely having YouTube as a job? Yes, you can. I do. But like, you can't expect to upload a video and be earning hundreds of dollars. Like, as I said before, it took me like 5 years. And, you know, my first paycheck, or like 1 month, when I first started making YouTube videos, I probably made about like $10 or something like that. Like, Hamish makes some money off some of his videos, but he makes like, you know, like he could never live off it. He couldn't even, he'd buy like a box of beer and be done with it, you know. So yes, you can live off YouTube, but it takes a lot of hard work, and anyone can do it. It just takes, like, you've got to really be passionate about it, and you've got to have something to talk about that you're passionate about. Like, you can't just,
and your ideas
you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna get rich, you know. Like, it takes a lot of effort.
If you think about it, you've always got to be making something new as well. So like, you know, this week you could be doing videos on what do you do different each week?
I take requests and I do different makeup looks and like favourite videos and like stuff that I'm buying.
Well, you're lucky. With makeup you can do a lot of different things, but if you're doing something like entertainment like I'm doing, you've basically got to think something new up every week and then try and pull that off so it looks good, then edit that and put it up, and then next week think of something else. So it's a lot of work. People think that you just could upload question and answers all the time, and it's not like that.
Yeah, people would just be like, ugh.
Yeah, exactly. If I just vlogged all the time and did question and answers, I'm pretty sure it'd get damn boring.
Yeah.
Like, my life is as normal as anyone else's. But
and so is mine.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just a really normal person, believe it or not. If you had to choose between eating a hair sandwich or drinking a glass of sweat, what would you do and why? Hair sandwich.
Oh, drink a glass of sweat. I think with sweat you can throw it straight down, like as a shot.
I was gonna say a glass of sweat, at least you could scull it and then go vomit. But with hair, like the texture, and like you wouldn't be able to chew it or swallow it.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like you just get a fur ball in your throat and you wouldn't be able to get it.
Sweat.
Sweat. that reminds me of Jackass, you know that scene? Ugh! I was dry reaching.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
What's a typical weekend for you and Hamish?
Nothing really, we're just normal.
Yeah,
like...
we have something kind of. On a weekend, usually the first thing we do is we get up and we'll go get packages and stuff that we missed during the week because you have to get them before like 12 o'clock on a Saturday morning. And then we'll usually decide on something to do for the day, and we usually end up going to like a mall or something like that and running errands and getting stuff, and sometimes we'll film a video. And what else do? We go get groceries, and you know, sometimes on a Saturday night we'll go drinking with our friends or just stay in, watch movies, like really normal stuff, to be honest.
And make that behind us. Do you see that new shelf?
The new shelf.
I bossed that up. Or me. Nah, Shannon did help.
I did.
But that thing is a beast. You should see how big it is. Yeah, but that's our normal weekend, eh? And we don't really go to the gym on the weekend, that's only during the week.
Thin Lizzy and Moisture Mist, your views. You can't answer this, but I just want
I love Thin Lizzy.
Moisture Mist was my my first ever foundation was Revlon Colour Stay, but I tried Moisture Mist because my mum used to use it. I hate it, it's crap. It makes my skin feel really dry and yuck. And then Thin Lizzy, should I tell them the story?
Yeah, tell them.
If Thin Lizzy watches this, they'll be so pissed, but I was appalled. Oh my god. This was terrible.
No, that's the truth. If you don't like it, you should say.
This happened a few months ago. I never said anything because there's just no reason to bring it up. But this just reminded me. Then Lizzy like rang me up. Like they got my phone number through YouTube, and they were like, "Hi, is this Sharon Harris?" I was like, "No, it's Shannon." And they were like, "Oh," and like they sounded really uncomfortable. I was like, "Who is this?" You know, because I don't just give anyone my number. And he's like, "This is blah 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 from Thin Lizzy, and I'm the." What is it called? Like casting director or something? You know, the person that goes out and gets people for the advertisements and like pays people to say, "Oh my god, I love Thin Lizzy" on the TV ads and like the commercials. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, "I just want to know, have you had any acting experience?" I'm like, "No." And he starts asking me all these questions. I was like, "I don't want to be on your ad." And he's like, "Oh, we just need to check that you're going to be suitable for our ad." I'm like, "I've never even tried Thin Lizzy and you're willing to pay me like thousands of dollars all of a sudden to promote it."
Yeah, they didn't ask you, didn't they? Start talking about it like you're
They assumed that I was just going to be like, "Oh my god, yay, thank you, Thin Lizzy." I was just like, "I'm sorry, I'm not interested." Like hung up on them. I was like, wow, like so unprofessional, and he didn't even know my name. I was just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
so yeah, I don't have a very good first impression of Thin Lizzy. Like I've tried their bronzer back in high school and I just think it's a terrible product anyway, because it's not a terrible product. It's a bronzing product and they try to market it as like a 7-in-1 or whatever it is. So girls are like packing it all over their face and their face goes orange, and it's just bad marketing in my opinion. So. And
then you end up on embarrassing nightclub photos.
Yeah, pretty much. But I've heard that their concealer is really, really good, but I haven't tried it before, but yeah, I'm not too keen to try it because I don't like it when companies just assume they can buy me out.
Ooh.
How many boyfriends have I ever had? I've had a few boyfriends, but I'd only say 2 of them have been serious, like over a couple months kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, what about you? How many girlfriends?
Don't have 20 fingers. Nah, I've had 3 serious ones, I guess.
Is that including me or not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, say the alphabet backwards.
Nah.
Z-Y...
Z-W...
Z-Y-X... No.
This is a
W...
bit.
No. Z-Y-X-W-T-S. I don't know. No.
V...
I can't do it.
Something... I don't know. That's impossible.
Jersey Shore or Geordie Shore? Geordie Shore. It's funnier.
Geordie Shore?
Geordie Shore, yeah. Geordie Shore's funny because they're like way more like sexual and hilarious. And
okay, Jersey Shore for me, just because I haven't seen much Geordie Shore. But I prefer Made in Chelsea's
Made in Chelsea is in a different league, but we're a bit of a fan. We've got a little fan club in our whole flat.
It's kind of like the flat show. Yeah. Just watching how tragic people
we enjoy Made in Chelsea. Do you have a birthmark? I have one on my belly button. Do you have one?
Yep, I've got one on my leg. It's either.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's on one of my legs. I can't remember.
You can't remember?
But it's small. It's like that big.
Would you rather be Hermione Granger or Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Hermione Granger.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
What?
No, I'm just thinking of quality of life. Because Hermione is just always like on the verge of getting killed. At least Sabrina isn't, you know.
But Sabrina's a witch and does she even have witch battles?
I can't remember, I just remember the cat.
Wait guys, actually just while we're talking about witches, check out that movie The Witches by, was it Rhonda?
It's based off the book by Roald Dahl.
Oh, Kid's Nightmare. We're going to watch it at some stage
because
soon.
I remember watching it when I was like 10 and it was absolutely scary.
Where they transform them into mice. I'm sure some of you would have seen it, and like all the witches.
It's so scary.
Yeah, all the witches are in a conference room. Oh, thanks for that. You eat Subway for lunch. Have you ever had any other job other than YouTube? I'm sure all of these are about jobs and YouTube and how much do I get paid. You've got to hear up your nose. There's another Zeus one. No. My first ever job was working in an office situation, and my second job was working in a deli at a supermarket. And the second job I ever had was actually amazing. Like, the actual job wasn't amazing, but the people I worked with were amazing and like really helped to kind of shape me the way I am today. And yeah, I left that last year because I was still working as well as doing YouTube for a long time. I was still working and doing YouTube until I moved to Auckland, and then once I got here I pretty much didn't have enough time to do both. It had to be one or the other, and YouTube is a lot more fun than working at a normal job. For me, I've had heaps of jobs. Someone said I work at EB Games. I have worked there. I've worked at EB Games. I worked as a gardener when I was younger, like a groundskeeper at a kindergarten. It's so it's so weird, eh? The kids used to come up to me and talk to me. I'm like, I'm not talking to them. I've been a waiter. I've worked in bars, and in IT. In IT, yeah. It's an IT job. Yep, and it's study loan. This is a controversial question. What are your thoughts on abortions? My thoughts on abortions are, I think they should be readily available for anyone that wants to have one. Yep. And I think it should be the woman's right to have one or not have one. So if you don't want an abortion, you don't believe in abortions, you just don't have them. Yeah, I think, simple as that. I think that anyone that wants to have one, you know, if it was, you know, if the woman that got pregnant, if it was through a bad experience, or if it was they were too young, or if the husband was an asshole or something, or the boyfriend guy that knocked her up or whatever, too young, no money, and she felt like it would be a bad decision to grow up, like have a child and bring it up in this situation. Yep, agreed. They should have the right to do what they want. So what Shannon's saying is it's situation dependent. Yeah. Like, and the person, it's not up to anyone else, it's up to the person that has a baby in their belly. Yeah, exactly. It just depends on the person, really. Like, if I got pregnant, like I always thought when I was younger, if I ever got pregnant for, you know, in a bad, I don't know, bad circumstances, I probably wouldn't keep it. But like, any time in the future, if I got knocked up, like I'm very careful not to, but if I did, you know, I'd probably end up keeping it, because I feel like I'm now at the age where I could look after a child, bring it up in a good environment, basically. So yeah, it depends on the person. Like, I don't think that anyone else should be able to tell a girl what to do with their body and what not to do. If you're against them, don't have them and bring up the baby and love it. And if, you know, I don't know why this person asked this, because they're going to be disappointed either way. I feel like you're just getting, but yeah, that's our views on it. When you go out, what do you drink? Oh, Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs. It seems to be like the stock standard. Like when you're drunk, you're just like Jaeger bombs, because you can't think of anything else to say. Yeah, why is it that everyone makes Jaeger? I don't know. Jaeger bomb. I love Jaeger bombs. So and I don't even want a Jaeger bomb when I ask for it. I want Jaeger in a glass, not as a bomb. Oh yeah. And I ask for Jaeger. Like, you know, in Palmy they're not classy enough. You say Jaeger bomb, they just give you Jaeger and Red Bull and mix it together. But in Auckland they actually give you a Jaeger bomb, like separately, and you're like, oh, okay. It's real strong, but it's all good. What will you do if the world runs out of chocolate? Oh, not eat it. We eat chocolate probably like once every 3 months. Chocolate is shit. Like, I don't hate it, but I just find no reason to eat it, because I don't love chocolate. I don't really even like chocolate. The only chocolate I eat is like white chocolate, which isn't even chocolate. Yeah. And even when I have it, it's like really, like I barely ever have chocolate. Chocolate's not that nice, and neither is baking, okay? So if all of that ended, I'd be pretty happy. Because then I'd stop getting shit from everyone saying, oh, you're so weird, you don't like baking, you don't like chocolate. Well, I don't. So we wouldn't really care, would we? What if the world ran out of alcohol? They're a bit lucky. How do you afford to live in Auckland? Is it from all the money you get off YouTube? Yes! No. Yeah, I pay for Hamish as well, actually. Just kidding. No, it's expensive here. It's so expensive to live in Auckland, but we actually have it real cheap where we live in particular. We got a really cheap place, and it's actually quite nice. But, and then we have 2
2 other flatmates. We've got 4 of us in the house. So, you know, it's the rent divided by 4. And then me and Hamish share food. So, you know, that's cheaper food because we can make meals and it's just cheaper. And
it is really expensive still though.
It's still really, really expensive, like especially insurance and all that. But I mean, you've got to do what you've got to do, really. Yeah. And I mean, if you want a job up here, which Hamish has to work up here, you've got to live up here. Yeah. There's no way around it. Exactly. And we love it in Auckland most of the time. Like, there are some dumb things about Auckland, but we love Auckland as well. So you just deal with it. I don't know. I kind of wonder how much more expensive it'd be. Is it a lot, or is it just $70, $80 more expensive a week? I don't know. I haven't really figured it out. No. But I mean, the thing is, like, this is the first time. Well, it's the first time both of us have properly lived out of home. Yeah. For like a proper amount of time. Yeah. So like, this is all we know. So we've just kind of adjusted our budgets to suit Auckland. And like, that's the thing, like when it's all you know and your money goes on it, it's not like we're used to having that extra money to spend. So yeah, you can pay for food, rent. We go to the gym and pay for that. We go to the movies each Tuesday. Yeah, cheap night. And we can manage to pay for that. It's not even about it costs more, it's more about just budgeting for it and making sure that you evenly distribute your money and make sure you're on top of it, and then you're fine. Because it just means you've got like, you know, it means you've got like $100 less a month to spend on shopping or something. Yeah, exactly. Like, so you just get over it, really. And to be honest, it's parking probably is the biggest thing, and Shannon doesn't have to worry about that. Yeah, so I don't really have to worry about stuff like that. With me, I'd spend $8 a day on parking, so it's a big cost, parking wise. What else is more expensive? Rent, parking, food isn't more. You have to pay for water up here, but it's not that much. Yeah. Like, it's only like $15 a month or something. It's not that bad. So many people are like, when do you think you and Hamish will break up? Actually, why do they say that? I don't know. Do they actually say that? Okay, last one. Have you considered finding Zeus a girlfriend? Oh. No. No? No, we're getting him snipped soon. Don't tell him, but we're getting him snipped soon. He's on the bed now. He's like, we don't want another puppy and we don't want puppies to worry about. So we're happy with our one baby. So we're getting him fixed because we don't want any accidents and we don't want him peeing everywhere all the time like he already does. Oh, God. He's very territorial, so we're hoping once we get him fixed it'll help it that little bit. Even if it's a little bit, it'll be a lot because he's terrible. Okay, that's all I'm going to answer because this video is long enough already. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll put Hamish's channel link down below if you want to go check out his videos. I think this will be out before most of his videos, but we did a lot of filming for his channel today, so keep an eye out over the next month because there'll be lots of stuff coming up. Yep. Cool. Alright guys, see you later.